Who is Curtis Bateman? Well, Curtis Bateman is me, if anybody. Truth of the matter is, Curtis Bateman, he tried to be a funny cat. He tried to make people laugh, try to, make people happy. One thing I want to let you know off rip is that I'm not on child support, and I've never been arrested. We're just gonna make that clear from the beginning. I don't have any STDs, and I'm pretty good. I graduated from school, and I still went back and got my GED. We'll explain that later. But Curtis Bateman, try to bring life and joy to the world, man. That's who I am. I like making people laugh every day, all day. I just want to share the gift that God gave me. That's who Curtis Bateman really is. I got saved when I was 15 years old. I got saved at like an older church. It was like a lot of old people there. And it was cool, I was like the only person who had a fade. Everybody else had a bald heads. But it was cool. I just had a hunger, honestly. I would tell my mom, I said, I need to go, let's go to church. And I couldn't really explain it at that time. And I just really, when I got saved, I was really on fire for God. I'd be, ministering at schools and stuff like that. And I just had a hunger, during that season in my life. But I can never forget the day I got saved. After I got saved, I actually was at Popeye's witnessing to everybody. Because that's where my favorite restaurant was at. And when people would approach me, people would ask me where I got saved at. I really did get saved at a church, but all I remember that day was Popeyes. Everything else is really blurry. But I do love the Lord. How did I start rapping? It's funny. I don't really call myself a rapper. I call myself more a comedian. Only thing I rap honestly is Christmas presents. And I just put stuff together. I sit around all day, even at work, and just think of foolishness. Just anything, anything I can think of. I don't really call myself a rapper. I like to mimic rappers. I really think you have to be balanced in what you do, and it's really your personal relationship with God. I think a lot of times for artists who are serious in Christian hip hop or Christian rap, that they should listen to both because they need to know what's going on. A lot of my challenges in the Christian rap genre is, what I do comedy. So in that self, it's been a little bit tough to have people take me serious, even though I am being funny. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I did a song. It's called Bacon. In this song, I actually talk about people who don't eat meat, vegans and stuff like that. And a lot of people. Sometimes people feel like if they eat or do certain things that God's not gonna accept them, but I don't believe that, and that's not what the word says. So that's kind of like my standpoint on that. What was my childhood like? I had a good childhood. Had a mom and a dad. Thank God for that. I had a pretty good childhood. I went to private school. That was different because I ended up going to public school later on. And it showed me that I was kind of sheltered a little bit. But my childhood was good. I mean, I got hit by a car when I was young. Honestly, it was kind of an accident. The ice cream man was coming, and I bit my cousin's hand. And I ran into the middle of the street. I got hit by a car. But besides that, nothing really big ever happened to me, growing up. I had a good childhood, solid, strong family. Nothing to really, to really brag on. I didn't have the name brand Jordans, nothing like that. And I didn't really want those anyway. Been a Payless man my whole life. 3 things my father has taught me that help me as a man. Number 1 is to put God first in everything you do. That has helped me grow as a man. Number 2 is to educate myself so I can be able to supply the needs of not just myself but my family and my community, so I can reach out to help others. And the third thing is always put my chicken first. It's Curtis Bateman. I just want to give a quick shout out to my Pure TV live on Out the Box. I want to thank y'all for letting me come out and do this interview. I appreciate it very much. Hey, you can stop by Reverb Nation. Check out some of my songs. Check me out on YouTube under Straight Foolishness. That's STR8 Foolishness. Check me out. You'll see some of my comedy videos. A couple other things on there also. But yeah, just stop by my social media website. I don't use Twitter. Me and Twitter, we really don't get down like that. Not yet. I'm gonna see what I can do with them. But I really don't use Twitter like that. But that's cool. But listen, this is the last thing I'm gonna say to y'all before we leave today. Okay, I wanna let you know. Do not forget to call me at 1-800 Straight Foolishness, because we kid roaches for real. Straight Foolishness in the building.